once in a while, you know?
Morning, welcome to Thorn Creek Homestead. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. We're ready to start in this morning. It's early morning, so we're going to get out here and get some things done before it gets too warm. I was going to take and pick a tomato, and I'll show you here in a minute, but anyways, we're going to do potatoes today. Our potatoes got done a little early, and there may not be any potatoes on them, but we'll wait and see. So anyways, you can watch a couple old people work today. So we don't have anything else to do, retired, so we just come out and dig potatoes. So, anyways, I'll take you with it. I'm going to show you that tomato first though. That is our first tomato. And it's growing, but it's got a ways to go. We're going to leave it go for a couple more days yet. Just not quite there yet, but it's really tempting to pick that sucker and take it in there and eat it. So anyways, we'll get back with you here shortly. Okay, we're going to see what we got here. We may not have any, and again, there may be some down here, but first off, we got to find them. So they are in here, and I got my potato picker with me, so she can pick the potatoes up if there's any in here. We'll see. Oh, looky here. Well, I know you guys can't see them, but we have potatoes. You get it out there?
Mm-hmm.
Just hang on for a minute. We have potatoes. That's pretty nice potatoes considering if we would have been ready, we could have found some seed potatoes. We could have had some another batch of potatoes. You know, we'll put these in to dry. That's going to be our winter crop. So yes, we do have some potatoes. There's some on the other side. No good. There's a rotten potato. And we got a couple out of that batch. Nope. Is that rotten?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You think there's anything in there yet?
I'll dig, Deb.
Maybe not. I don't see any.
No.
Okay.
This ground's about as hard as it can get. Well, we're going to get a few potatoes, it looks like. I can hardly get in the ground. The ground's so darn hard. One right there. That one right there? Nope. Okay. Got them in there, Deb. I'll tear them up. I'll tear them up until.
Okay.
I felt something.
Got a bug? Oh.
Yeah, I got a bug. I got a bug hanging out. Whoop, you can't see it.
Need to pull it down?
Not on camera. Like Christmas. Okay, I'm going to shut it off while we dig some of these potatoes out. When we get to the end, I'll show you what we ended up with. But I think, considering, we're going to have a pretty good crop of potatoes. They look better than what I thought they would, considering we had an infestation of Japanese beetles, or excuse me, potato bugs. And they literally riddled it. We got them under control, but I tell you what, I didn't figure we'd get what we got, because they really came in here thick and heavy and hard. So anyways, I'll shut off and we'll get you back on here in a minute and show you what we ended up with. Well, we're done with the first row, everybody. So, I'll show you here in a minute, but it took us about 45 minutes to dig those. And we're pretty warmed up now. I'm ready to get after it. Just kidding. No, it is nice. It's warm though, and it's good to sweat, believe me. Get all that nasty stuff out of you when you sweat. So, anyways, I'll show you what we ended up with. We ended up with 1.5 bushels. The row's a little over, probably 60, right around 60 foot a row. So it's not too shabby considering as much as we went through to save them things, but we still got 2 more rows to go. And I know a lot of you are going to say, well, that's not many potatoes, but it's just the 2 of us. So, and potatoes around here, we don't have them every meal, but we do have them pretty regular. So, but they'll last us all winter once we get them all harvested out here. And we got to lay them out now to dry for a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, whatever, and we'll be good to go. So I'm going to go out here in a little bit. I got some cultivating to do after I cool down here a little bit. So as soon as Mama gets out here, we'll take a break for just a few minutes, and I'm going down and get what I can get done down there. I just got a little cultivating to do. They're calling for rain tomorrow, so I'm going to get this cultivated and get it opened up again. So hopefully that'll take and get that good moisture down in the ground. Okay, while we're taking a short break here, we're going to have some brunch. And we kind of missed our breakfast, which we normally don't eat breakfast anyway still. Oh, about 11, 12 o'clock. So, and then we'll have our supper later tonight. Not that we look like we missed a meal, but we'll kind of skip that breakfast and kind of go out and get this started. And then we'll have some breakfast here. I'll show you what we're going to have here in a minute. Mama's making it up there and it's just about done. So, anyways, I was going to tell you, we don't use a microwave. We have one, we don't use it. And it's unplugged. So we got to do everything on the stove and warm it up. And we also don't use our air conditioner very much. And we have central air in this house, and we don't use it much. We feel better about not using it than with it on. So about the only time it gets used is canning season, and if we're in here and it gets warm in here, then we'll kick the air conditioner on and cool it down enough to be tolerable. But it's we don't use it, and we get used to this, and we've been doing it now for several years like this, and we feel a lot better, and we're doing a lot better with it. So, and we've also trying to put them phones down. That phone has got us, I guess, kind of hooked like everybody else. So we're kind of throwing the phones off to the side. We may look at them in the evenings, but not during the daytime. So we're going to take and make some changes and see how this works. So, you know, and I don't know if anybody else has noticed it, but on how much you get involved in that phone and how much it plays on your mind. So without it, it seems like things are better. So anyways, I'll take a video here in just a short, show you what we're having for breakfast, brunch, whatever we want to call it. We're going to have something to eat anyways. Okay, we're going to have some eggs. They're hard boiled. Mama went and warmed them up in the skillet, a little butter on them, and we've got homemade bread that's toasted, and we're going to have some jelly with it. So that will be our breakfast, brunch, lunch. Oh, somebody threw some melon out. Well, yeah, we're going to have some melon to go along with it. Now that would be good. We take a little break. Time to take and get the sweet potatoes cleaned up, get rid of the weeds out of them. we may get some storms here in a little bit, and they're calling for rain tomorrow and Wednesday. And there's, I believe, Thursday also we're going to maybe get some rain. And may get some heavy rains here in the next couple of days. You can hear that banging in the background. That's my tin pans I hung out here to get rid of the rabbits, keep rabbits out of our beans. But it worked so far up to a point, but like everything else, it's a temporary fix. So anyways, I'm going to go get the tractor out, and I'm going to cultivate with the tractor what I can, and then I'm going to do the, I have to get out my earthquake tiller because I can't get into some of it. So whatever I can get, I'll get with the earthquake. So I'll be back here in a little bit, crank it back up and show you what we're doing. All right, you can see the weeds out there. I'm going to go through that and clean this mess up out here. Get this ground broke up a little bit. Like I said, we're supposed to maybe get some heavy rains. They say maybe an inch tomorrow and heavier on Wednesday. So I want to get it done before it gets here so I can get all that moisture in the ground I can take and get. And then this will be the last time for the sweet potatoes to go out there and cultivate. I'll go in there with the hoe and knock some of it down, but it will probably be the last time because they're starting to vine out. So anyways, I'll get busy and get that done, and you can kind of keep an eye on me there. I'll leave it on for a little bit here and see what happens. Okay, I think we're done. Turned out pretty good considering. It's really dry, as you can tell. So hopefully this rain comes now. If not, I just made a big mistake, but I think we're going to be okay with it. We need the rain bad. I don't know if any of y'all have had any problems getting your beans to grow, but we sure had a problem with them this year between the rabbits and the dry spells. The beans are rotting in the ground, not even coming up. So we're hoping we've replanted twice, 3 times. This will be the 3rd time. So we're seeing if we can get them up. So anyways, I'll give you a quick scan of what we did, and what it looked like before, and we'll go from there with it. So while I was out here cultivating, my best half, my wife, better half, trying to think of what else I can call her. Anyways, this is what she's doing. She's out here trimming up our tomatoes and taking the suckers off of them. So she's got her little go-kart there. It's self-propelled with her legs, that is. So anyways, that's what she's doing. I'm just going to tell you something. You know, I was out there and I just come in and brought my tiller in. I don't know if you guys do it or not, but I don't use a kill switch on my tillers or my mowers if I don't have to. The reason being is it kind of saves on electronics for one thing, and I can shut the fuel off and let it run out, come out and turn the fuel on, leave it set for about 3 or 4, maybe 5 seconds, and give it a pull and it'll start right up and go. So I'm just going to pass it on to you. I've been doing this about 10 years now, and I haven't had a bit of problems on any part of the electrical on them. And in fact, I haven't had any problems at all with any of it. So it's worked out real good. So anyways, just pass that on.